John boarded the plane and immediately got all the water on board. The other passengers mocked him for being mentally unstable, but they didn't know John was a reborn man. In his previous life, John had taken this exact flight, but during the journey, the plane encountered a thunderstorm. The engine was struck by lightning. Only John and a few others survived, but they were stranded on a deserted island. There was no food or fresh water on the island, yet they managed to survive there for 3 years, until one day, John discovered that there was a treasure chest under the sea, contained the key to a ship that could get them off the island. So John decided to dive into the sea to find it, but the moment he found the treasure, his girlfriend Lucy betrayed him. She left him behind and escaped alone. Turned out she had already fallen in love with someone else. The only reason she had gotten close to John was for the treasure, but Lucy didn't know that John was not dead. He had been saved by another surviving girl, but before John could take revenge, a tsunami suddenly struck, wiping out the entire island and taking away a heartbroken John, perhaps out of mercy from God. When John opened his eyes again, he had been reborn back to just before the plane took off. With only 20 minutes left before the thunderstorm, John decided to find that girl, but he was stopped by his girlfriend. She complained that John was too stingy and had only bought her an economy class ticket. Having lived through it once before, John had already seen her true colors, so he broke up with her on the spot. Then he found the girl and tried to forcibly take her off the plane, but she didn't know him at all at the time and thought he was harassing her on purpose, so she quickly called the flight attendants. Crew warned John not to harass passengers. In a panic, John rushed toward the emergency exit, trying to force his way off the plane. No one could understand his actions, because the sky outside was bright and clear. There was no way a thunderstorm would happen. Helplessly, John bought all the food on the plane. Plane took off as scheduled, but shortly after takeoff, his prediction came true. Plane crashed again on that deserted island. Not long after everyone drank the contaminated seawater, their stomachs began to suffer severe pain. The only solution was clean water, but all the water had been bought by John. Everyone quickly took out their jewels to buy water from him. You were John. Would you sell them the water, or choose to be the sole survivor?